Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to FIFA 23 NWSL, this Portland Thorns Let's Play series. It's episode number 2. Do me a quick favor if you can. Drop down below, click that like button, leave a comment. It's going to help with the algorithm to help pick up this series and get it out there and keep it going for as long as possible, and certainly keep it going throughout the entirety of the season. Now, here's the only thing. It's been a few days since the first episode, and all of that came down to the fact, because normally by now this would be episode number 3, maybe even number 4 by this stage, but because of my vacation that I'm leaving on in just over 24 hours from now, I'm having a hard time just putting together what content I can for the duration, because I'm going to be gone for nearly 3 weeks, and so I've got to stretch out what I can, get in and get done. And I was just wrapping up my other series as well in the time frame. I have a business. I'm a coach of multiple sports, and the track season starts right after I get back, and just had a multitude of meetings and things to take care of before I could go. So I got 3 hours of sleep last night just trying to get through and be ready for vacation so that I can go rest on vacation instead of go have fun, right? No, I'll get rest on the plane, hopefully. No crying babies nearby. I'm used to it anyway. I own a daycare. Very much used to the crying babies. But anyway, the formation they got right. Tactically, this is not the Thorns' identity. So let's hope with some change tactically I can get a little more out of the team. Having gone and played yet another game and yet another win in my other just practice series, so now 3 matches out there and being undefeated in that, I've discovered one thing. It's League 2 in England. It's not the same ratings that the players have. So I think that's one of the reasons why we're being punished and struggled through that first match. But part of it is definitely tactically, just this team was built wrong in this game. So let's see if we can sort this out. We are playing higher up now, maybe still not quite high enough, but the Thorns do have a tendency late in games to play pretty dang deep and invite way too many goals. That's nothing new. We'll see how that plays out this year. Ever so slightly wider than what we were set up, but more of a fast build-up in counterattack. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Sure enough, I think tactically what I was talking about was an issue. Everybody's set to stick to position instead of stepping up. There was no aggression at all, so we're changing this up. In real life, Hubley will even often join the attack, but we'll keep it on stay back for now. But yeah, I do want these changes. No lineup changes for now, but I have introduced a handful of changes tactically. We'll see how that plays out in our second match, and let's see if just my progression of getting used to the team and kind of the rating cards that we're dealing with, better opposition than what I've dealt with in my League 2 practice series, can I step up that level this time and perform significantly better. I mean, we were 1-1 at a stage. We barely were losing that first half, and then it all fell apart in a handful of minutes with really just poor marking through the defense. So hopefully we can get a little bit better in our second match.
Hello and welcome to the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon. The venue is Providence Park. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And today the focus falls firmly on the National Women's Soccer League. It's the Portland Thorns versus the Chicago Red Stars.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
I mentioned I was going to bring up my my seat location while I'm here.
So
it's pitch side. When you're looking at the camera, it's the visible side, so it's side closer to the max line, and which is what I use to get to and from the games as I'm coming over from Vancouver. Exactly 10 rows up and nearly center circle, just to what will be our right-hand viewing side, where the L is in the Portland.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
So almost center field and just 10 seats up, which is just high enough that you get that, you're super close, you hear things really well on the pitch, and then also it's just high enough up that you can actually see the opposite side of the field, right? If you're too close to the field, all you see is the action right in front of you, and that part's great, but you can't see the opposite side of the field. 10 rows up, you could see across. So like the red star on the scoreboard right there, I'm like straight below that Chicago Red Star. That's who we're playing today. That's who we are in fear of, as Mallory Swanson is quite excellent. Oh, come on, that was just such a weak pass. I'm a little confused as to how our passing is so not on. Not with much power. Easily getting picked off here.
Weaver.
Oof. I was looking for Sour Bun, but we got anybody moving? Any movement? Any movement? No? Okay, fine. I guess we'll go reset to clean. Can you pass to who I want you to pass to for once? Like that. Smith gets on. She gets on. Oh, she got back onside before I played that pass. Come on now. Come on now. She was off, clearly, but then she drops back. Have I released that ball yet? Have I? Have I? That ball's still on the foot. Clearly. Clearly, that half-step drop back came too late. My bad. My bad.
Losing possession here.
Apparently, I needed to chip that one. There we go. Kuika. Nice run, Smith. Can we get that through? No. Second chance. There it is. There it is. We got the goal. We got the goal. That's Smith. Is that Smith, though? How much does that look like Smith? That's a lot of criticism over the last 24 hours over so many players not really following their likeness. Had Weaver coming in, but she still had a defender marking her, so just drop that into your post. Just enough power on it to beat the keeper on that one. It's not a terrible likeness for Smith. It's not a great likeness. Yeah, they dropped the ball on a lot of player likenesses, for sure. Hey, big discussion here. Okay, big talking point as we win that one.
They stopped them in their tracks.
And here we go again. We'll start that discussion in a moment.
Looking attack here. In position.
Oh. Oh, not the cross. We need it. Can we win that one? No. Close. I just kept that in with Smith. Great control. No, not the drop back. That's not the instruction. And that's not the pass I needed either. Jeez. Out for a silly corner. At the worst, that should be a throw-in on the side. Not what he needed. Okay. Big talking point. Alright. In some people's opinions. Okay. Again, I'm trying to send that out to a clearance like that. Ooh, what sort of pass was that as I'm holding down? We got nobody out there trying to use the overlap on the outside. I'll punish there. Still holding the lead. The sexism to women's football is extreme and seems more prevalent than a lot of other sports. A lot of other women's sports. Criticism is just beyond me. Totally unnecessary, too. All right, here's the thing. As we try to go through ball.
Sophia Smith.
And here comes the overlap. And we've got support. The cut in. Oh, deflected. Darn. Almost snuck that pass through. Anyway. The criticism is so unjust. Okay. And largely this is going to come down to that pay of Bixby just making the save on that one. It remains 1-0. But again, the marking's still not there, even though I've told them to be aggressive and to mark tighter. But it's definitely better. definitely better than what it was in that first game. And they are short, and I've got no one short. We need to get someone short.
They favoured a short one here.
And they play the short pass, and we get the deflection.
Following the cross. Keeper getting both gloves on the ball.
Rocky gets that shot off. Could have had a bit more power to it.
Milazzo.
Maybe could have taken a touch, but I don't trust myself dribbling yet in this game. No idea how I don't deflect that ball and send that out, but Sauerbrunn kind of comes right in, and she goes into that, arms tucked behind, and tucks in instead of stepping in like I was given the assignment to. But that's offside. Where's the flag? Now I got a player coming a little late as the ball's spinning around, and wow, that's buggy. But how is she not well offside? Is that Coffee coming up a little bit late? But I don't see how Recaro was not already offside, as Coffee had already run past her the opposite direction before that ball's played. Don't even get a check on that. So mine was offside, rightfully, but that was offside. That was at least enough to check. Oh, through the legs. Yeah, there you go. Smith with the brace. That's 2. And we're back on top before halftime. And yes, I'm starting to get the feel here. I could still lose this game, though. I mean, defensively, still pretty shaky. I can defend players with mid-60s for ratings quite easily, but not as effectively here. So I still need some work on my defense to recover the ball, for sure. But offense, I am finding some space. I am finding some of those right balls, and they're not marking Smith anywhere near as tightly as they need to be. But Rodriguez not marking at all when she should be. She's supposed to be playing the passing lanes, and she wasn't playing any passing lane there. Oh, come on, where's that help? Where's my midfield getting in there? Oh, not enough through. Not enough weight on that one. That's my bad.
She has teammates around her.
Saw that one coming.
Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened.
That's supposed to be a through ball with weight, meaning that was definitely supposed to be played much further forward than it was. Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. Here we go. Back to the payment argument. Here's the thing. The entire NWSL, including, obviously all players on the Portland Thorns,
and the whistle is sounded for
the entire league make less money. Every last player, Alex Morgan, every last player makes less money than the Portland Timbers, play in the same stadium. The Portland Timbers number 3 goalkeeper. I can't even tell you the guy's name right now because I've never seen him play.
And the match is underway.
He's the backup of the backup, and last year had 0 appearances. He makes more money, and he's not overpaid or anything. He is a standard pay for the league. And in 0 appearances, he got paid more than every last player in the NWSL. He has played in front of 0 fans. The Timbers themselves do play in front of larger crowds, but we're talking about only 75% in comparison. The Thorns, through decade plus and 3 championships, attendance has wavered a little bit here and there, obviously with COVID, with a bit of a scandal that has turned some fans away that they are hoping to return with advanced talks of a sale of the team and that bringing back 3,000-4,000 fans. But we're looking, okay? We're looking at 19,000 fans in the entire world, in professional leagues around the world, men's teams. There can't be more than 5%, maybe 4% teams that have better attendance. Now, obviously, it's not Manchester United and 74,000 fans, okay? I'm not trying to draw a comparison there. But in terms of hometown comparison, Portland Timbers are only averaging 125% or 75% the other way in comparison of support. There is an audience. Time and time and time again, the silly argument made over and over again is they'd be paid more if there was support, if people came to watch them. They are watched. The league is watched. Now, the Thorns have averaged the highest lifetime average. It's Soccer City, USA. We have the best support on average. Not last year, but again, there's reasons behind that. But lifetime average, they've had the most support of any women's team in the world. Okay, so fine. That's maybe somewhat of an anomaly. But there is support. People do come and watch. And like myself, like my wife, as season ticket holders, and amongst many, many, many others, there is support. The problem? There isn't exposure. Despite the sport that does exist, despite the fact that it is one of the highest supported clubs in the world, with only maybe 5% of clubs around the world actually receiving higher attendance ratings, let's make another comparison. Because comparing to Manchester United, okay, that's not the greatest comparison. Comparing to the MLS, that likewise has good attendance numbers, but doesn't have the commercial package of similar leagues around the world in terms of attendance. Let's compare probably one of the most popular clubs in the entire world right now, Wrexham AFC, down in the 5th tier of the English pyramid. Now, they have stadium capacity issues, and I need to get into this second half. They have stadium capacity issues, so it's not all bells and whistles, okay? Their attendance, half compared to the Thorns. Half. Their attendance crushes the National League competition, the 5th tier competition. Their attendance, let's start the second half. Okay, let's start the second half. Their attendance, to my knowledge, and I could be off by a number or two on this figure because I heard this a little while back and I've seen the numbers, but it wasn't like it was today or anything. And I'm going off of 3 hours of sleep here. Kuika clears that one out, so we haven't made a play there. But again, that support, where is it? Wrong pass over and over and over again, and nowhere near the weight. I guess I could have played that in the air, but League 2 data. Wrexham has more attendance than every single team in League 2. Maybe one. It might be one. League 1? Oh, terrible defending there. Terrible defending there! Big miss. Big miss. That should have been Swanson, right? So, the league above them, their attendance is higher than everybody. Next league, League 1, all but like 3? Oh, come on, Coffee! That's your pass. The pass was directly to you. Pass was directly to the player, and they make no move.
They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make
okay,
more
54 minutes played. I need to think about, at some point, keep ball and time wasting. Obviously, 35 minutes still to go is plenty of time. However, we are talking about a game in which we are playing 6 minute. Oh, too much power.
Really disappointing
Too much
effort,
power.
goodness me.
My bad. I still need to get used to how much weight to put into these passes, into these shots. That was disappointing. That was disappointing. That was a chance. That was a chance, and chances that we were definitely not creating in the first match. Anyway. Not the pass I was looking for. Oh, come on. Corner kick. 1 hour played. Time to start thinking about subs. So if their attendance is the equivalent of League One sides, and we're going to try to draw in towards that support, then play it out, and let some time go by. Start thinking about subs. Rocky Rodriguez. You have no one down there, and I'm passing through and down a little bit, but through that pocket that had plenty of space for the right pass.
Pretty straightforward in the end.
Bixby, definitely not a pass there.
For her in the end.
We'll get that ball out here where we have the space, but we're going to kind of hold the ball. Keep the ball. Wait for pressure. No pressure? No pressure? No pressure? Where's that pace? Where's that acceleration that exists? Oh, come on. No pace? Really? Is our pace that bad? Thank you for taking that out. What do we got? Sauerbrunn, Menges. Oh, no. No, thank you. The money generated by a team like Wrexham might not be relative to those around them. But thinking about League 2, thinking about League 1, thinking about what those players are paid, their numbers are astronomical compared to the Thorns. Because looking at a third-tier goalkeeper for the Timbers, making more than every single player in the league who's never even played a match. Okay, well, their numbers, their attendance, their salaries are equivalent of something just below the championship and a little bit above League One. So that second to third tier. So they're like the 2.2 or 2.3 level if the MLS was actually in England. So now we've got more of a relative comparison. So that means the NWSL, the attendance figures, they resemble League 3. Third tier, League 1. They resemble a little bit towards Championship. They are in between that as well. It's below the MLS, but it's above League 1. It's maybe, on comparison, maybe let's just draw the line at League 1. That's their figures. That's their attendance. But where's the revenue? Okay, fine. The tickets are a little cheaper. You want to drop them down a level for that? That's still League 2. Their salaries are nothing, absolutely nothing like League 2. And you think League 2's got some big media deal to back them? You're getting more national games out of the NWSL, and yet still no revenue, no equal pay for equal play. It's not right. They deserve more. They deserve more. Let's make that sub and see what we need. Probably Hubley is quite tired, and we could use Emily Menges out there for her. She was really struggling. 59 pace, man. Hubley has so much more pace than that. So much more pace than that. She is a quick defender. Yeah, Menges has pretty similar numbers, just less physical, less passing. We don't need that right now. We need to play keep ball. All right, we'll make that sub number 1. We'll go from there. Sagita, why is she so criminally slow here? Pace is 71. She's faster, folks. She is definitely faster than a 71 and better. That 82, that's not a healthy rating. Fun fact for you, Sagita, Golden Boot winner at the U16s World Cup and at like the U20s 2 years later. Something along those lines. I'm twice Golden Boot winner, youth level World Cup tournament. Hina Sagita, real deal. She's much better than this. All right, starting with the 1 sub. Oh my gosh, not the pass I was going for. So grateful that that did not get picked off. But we're taking our space here.
Doing a fine job protecting the ball.
Terrible pass. Glad we brought Menges on. Got those fresh legs out there. Has already made a big impact on that one. That's going to be a winner right there, folks. That's going to be a winner. Yeah. Sorry if I was a little loud on that one. I'm excited. That's Smith. Is that all 3 for Smith? Is that the hat trick? Drops back for that one. Beautiful play. Just buys the space. Just buys that one step. Sinclair takes out one little extra touch just to give her that time to make that move. Simple finish from there. Simple finish. That's the other threat too. Nair.
3-1 as things stand.
Wonderful keeper. Nothing she can do there. Where's my team? Where's my team? Oh, good defending. Good defending. I totally had her beat there, but she really made a play. There is what we are looking for. So is this. And here is a chance. Oh, what a block. I was looking for the tap in again, because that's a way. She doesn't need 4 goals. She doesn't need to take that shot. She can take that shot. But it's always better when you can to go for the defense. Whoops. Foul. Oh, beautiful. Really? You're going to pull it all the way back for that? No. You don't pull it back for that one. That occasion has come and gone. The advantage has been used. They are through on goal, and that is a beautiful defensive play to stop it down. Now, that foul still exists, but you don't pull it back after that one. No, that's poor. That is poor. Sagita coming all the way across.
5 minutes to
Good cutout. Good cutout. That would have been through for goal. Oh.
Vital interception here.
Shouldn't have been Smith. That should have been Sinclair going for that ball. Ali Krieger, at time of recording for this one today, has announced that she is going to retire at the end of the season. I wish her well. Great defensive play. Oh. Defense does just enough to shake off Smith. Supporter team there without obstructing her. But we got to win. And Smith, 3 attempts, 3 goals. Beautiful play. Beautiful. All right, folks, let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I right? Is that where the issue is? They don't get the commercial support players should be played? What do you think? Am I onto something here? I think I am. I think I am. I think it should be obvious. There's that opener from Smith. And yeah, great job today. We come away with the win. And yes, world class, tough for me, but capable. We'll figure it out. Defensively, still some work to do. Chicago didn't do enough. They could have scored more. Bixby came up big for me on this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.